Hi there, everybody. It's James, and welcome back to TGWPIS FC. We are here today to play Barcelona and Liverpool. And oh boy, is it going to be super fun. But at the same time, any kind of result against Barcelona at the Camp Nou will be huge for us because it will probably secure us through to the Champions League group knockout stage, which was a huge payout for us. Even still, if it doesn't, there's a chance of Europa League. I think the worst we can finish is third in the group, and that's Europa League football knockout round. So, good news there, and I think we'll have a shot at the Europa League. But let's talk about what it's been like since you guys were all last year against Sparta Prague. So after the whipping of Sparta Prague, we won against Aston Villa, and it was great, and everybody was happy. Yay! And then we went and played Burnley, and we got Burnley'd hard. Look at this. Look at it. No, look at it. 24 shots, 5 on target, 3 XG, 12 off target, forward work, 2 clear-cut chances, 60% possession, 12 corners, 1 fouls, and Dwight McNeil stole a goal at the end. We got Burnley'd. He's not there anymore, but Sean Dyche would love it. Just hoof it forward and hold it. So that's the form going into this game. There have been a few changes to the team. By changes, I mean Gromiak is benched for the moment. He has not performed his last couple games. You can kind of look at his performances here. 0-2, no assists, no goals, no assists, no goals, no assists, no goals, no assists, goals. And that's coming off of a goal where his game, where Pedro has 6 goals and an assist in his last 5 games. And Filipovic has a goal and 2 assists in his last 5 games. So it's the dynamic duo of Filipovic and Valderrama starting up top with Takak. Hill and Mark make up the midfield. Brooks and Pedro, Moraz, Zakula, Akman, and Rizzo. Very happy with the back line here. I've also changed the center defender to just a central defender on cover, down from a ball-winning midfielder, because I thought about it, and the wide center backs are the guys who are distributing the ball. The center defender is just there to defend and bat up, so I don't need him to be doing anything fancy with the ball at his feet. Just punt the ball. Bench is Doherty, Lazarov, Miguel, Holovs, Sandor, Gromiak, and Cuthers. By the way, Cuthers coming along nicely. 2 goals in the Carabao Cup. I mean, when he's featured well. So I'm super happy to have him there. Everybody looks pleased with this, so we're happy with that. But this isn't going to be easy. We saw what happened to us against Barcelona at home. It was a well-played game, but a game that we ultimately lost. But hell, who knows? We'll see what we can do. It's the Camp Nou. They've won their last 5 games. They've got a killer lineup, as we know. We're pretty solid. Pretty decent form, you would say. I mean, a win and a loss and three wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. Picking up points in our last 4 out of 5 games. The other thing, too, is Barcelona have already qualified. So hopefully we can catch them just kind of coasting a little bit and then just, give them the good old sucker punch. We will be watching the Milan and Sparta Prague game because that is a big deal for us. If Sparta Prague could get anything out of that game, then we are absolutely flying. Even a draw for Sparta Prague pretty much guarantees us qualification through. As it's taken us to the 15th minute for Barcelona to start to move the ball around. Mahé, Wagner, Mahé, Moranto, Mahé. They're going to go back to the keeper, Jebi, Oliveira, Conceição. Ball across here. Pedro collects it. Filipovic. Oh, Hill's made a wonderful run here. Can't find the finish, but a beautiful run by the midfielder. And we have won ourselves a corner. DeCock's ball in here. Tries to find Akman. Doesn't get there. Oliveira is going to get there first. but Brooks is definitely back there to cover. And we move on. Bright start, guys. Come on. Hold strong. We don't need anything crazy from this game. We're not chasing it. There's nothing that needs to be done. It's just make a good account of ourselves. That's all I can ask. Milan have gone 1-0 up on Sparta Prague. Not surprising there. Conceição, Jebi, Morato, Wagner, Ansu Fati, Mahane. Whoo, that was almost a beautiful ball. Curled into the top right corner, but no dice. And we move. Brooks, nice little pick out here, finds Achman to Pedro. Back here to Morez. To Zakula. Simple, short pass, back to Rizzo. Achman, Zakula. Ball for wing back. Thank you. Like, guys, please. For all that's holy, Valderrama, that was a beautiful shot. Like, I hate it when they do the little ping back around each other. We're not that kind of a team, guys. If just punt it. If you can't get a guy, don't foul. Oliveira clear, single. Okay, foul outside the box. Just not in the box. Conceição. Sengo. Conceição. Back here to Jose, who, I mean, Richie is not... Great save by Rizzo there. Richie DeCock is not a defender in any stretch of the imagination, but man works hard. Conceição back to Oliveira. Now this is the Barcelona that we all know. All of a sudden they've decided that they're going to put up their game here a little bit, and we're weathering a little bit of a storm right before the end here. Hey, happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. Absolutely. Think about it. It is 0-0 at the half. Mark to Pedro. Mark's over the top here to Hill. Hill held his run perfectly, and he hits the woodwork. Mark collects it again. Moraz out here to Mark. This time he flings it over to Valderrama, and Abna collects it. Abana? Still 1-0, by the way, in the Sparta Prague Milan game. Conceição, ball in. That's unfortunate. I mean, you want to say it's intentional. It probably isn't. It's taken him this long. We have had no shots on target. All right, we're going to do something crazy here. Filipovic comes off there. Brooks has been all right. Pedro, I mean, like, I feel bad about some of these guys, but, like, you're not having a good game. I need to pull you off. By the way, we have trained Filipovic to play as an attacking mid. I was going under the assumption that, you know, having Richie DeCock, getting another option. Tobias. Okay, we got a 2-on. Pedro. There we go. We have scored a goal against Barcelona. That is huge. Great defensive counterattack. Oh, Achman just chests it down, gets it forward to Tobias. Tobias smart enough to pass it off to Pedro, and Pedro just finds the finish for his 13th goal of the season. It might be difficult to hold on to Pedro, but he is a class act for us for sure. I think all three of our forwards are under, like, hey, let's check these guys. Did you see these guys? Let's check them out kind of a deal. I know there's about to be a throw-in, but Hill is tiring, and we're going to bring on Sandor, because we all know what Sandor does. Pedro, ooh, good collection there. Onto his buddy, other Pedro, Valderrama. Pedro to Pedro. Filipovic. Hold the play is good. Finds Pedro. That's a lot of Pedros happening right there. But that's the other thing about like with Filipovic in that role. Richie is fast. Like Richie is fast. He's got some good passing about him, and he works hard. Filipovic can finish. Like we all know, Filipovic can finish, and him is playing as a number 10. Sandor, great tackle, but could have been better. Ackerman to Sandor. Mark to Lazarov. Mark, please. Thank you. Getting it long there. See, that's the other thing about Filipovic. Like, not really so there, but he can finish. He's smart with the ball. He does stuff like that. Tobias could have scored there, and we would have been up 2-1 at the Camp Nou. It would have been crazy. Pedro on a corner. Hell yeah, Pedro. Ackerman, get there. Tackle, please. Okay. Totally fine. We had it under control the entire way. Jonathan Mark is booked, but by the way, Jonathan Mark, I think, has been our best midfielder so far this year. Filipovic, ball in. Moraz flicks that. How is that not a goal? That doesn't cross the line. Wow. Wow. We have definitely looked stronger in the second half. They are crikey. Sandor. Pedro, back post. Oh, he was there all day. It's probably the last kick of the game. Bana. Mahe. Damsgaard. Oh, don't do me like this. Oh, Lazarov, you beast. Pedro. Oh, Tobias, get there. Damn it. Ackerman. It's got to be long. It's got to be long. That was a foul. Pedro. Valderrama. Now ref's going to blow the whistle. Hey! We'll take a 1-1 against Barcelona away from home. Absolutely. And we qualified. That was it. That's all we needed was the draw. We qualified for the knockouts. Holy crap. You got to expect... You expect to receive it. That's... Shh. Have qualified from Group B. Oh, wow. I mean, 795 pounds there. That's huge for us. Absolute scenes here. So we've qualified out of the group. It's done. We've qualified as the second seed. They've qualified for basically no more blood can be drawn here. Which means I'm going to treat the last two Champions League games as cup games and play the rotational squad to bleed in some of the younger guys to get some Champions League experience. Great. And I don't have to show you guys those anymore either. Also good. So we'll be back now for Liverpool. Okay, it's Liverpool time. And the squad is the squad. Lazarov comes in the middle, but Zakula goes to the right, Ackerman to the left, Rizzo stays in goal. Landry takes over and Pedro stays on the right. Mark, Hill, Takak, Filipovic, and Valderrama. I had my assistant do a little free pick here, so I just kind of want to double check. Yeah, that's a lot of dudes, but not the ones I wanted. Jebi, I would prefer to have Brooks on the bench. Okay, perfect. There's your bench. Everybody looks happy. It's pretty much the same team plus Landry to play here. Right, that's cool. Yeah. We're playing Liverpool. I don't know what to expect. We are currently sitting fourth in the league. Is this at home for us? This is a home game. I recognize the Corby Community Stadium over the Liverpool home ground. I remember where my stadium is. It's not Anfield. God, why am I having a problem remembering where Liverpool play? That's right. It is Anfield. As Dakaka put all that through. Filipovic, Zakula, a ball over the top there. Filipovic is suffering what? potential foot injury. Well, we'll let him keep playing. He says he can play through it, so we'll let him do it. His fitness levels haven't dropped. We probably will make the change during halftime, though. Andy Hill's been booked. Good to see that this is all back again. We went pretty much last game playing real well, and now all of a sudden we're back to getting booked like crazy. Small. How is that a red? Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Gromyak's got to go up there and be a freaking advanced forward now. Shadow striker from DeCock. What is it with the refs and my freaking players, my strikers with red cards? I mean, I thought it was a fair tackle. How was it two-footed? Been unlucky so far. I have faith. I have faith. Go out there to do the second half. God almighty, what are we going to... Play great? Play great against the good teams in high-pressure situations. Barcelona 1-1 at the Camp Nou. Huge deal. Liverpool at home? Frickin' shoot ourselves in the foot. That's what we do here. We were in the championship 2 years ago. I haven't had the ability to rotate the squad around yet. We've hit the woodwork once already, too. God, this is painful. Jimenez. Romero. Vasquez. Over the top here, Romero. Landry. Gets beaten. Romero is allowed to run. But a tame shot to Rizzo here, who immediately starts a counterattack. Which we won't see. God, that midfield is exhausted. So is Pedro. Hill has to come off for Sandor. And Pedro has to come off for Miguel. Like, that just has to happen. DeCock, I'm going to run into the ground because I kind of have to. Now, we may lose two strikers here. We may lose Filipovic to injury. And we may lose Valderrama. We are going to lose Valderrama to the red card suspension. And that's Erling Haaland. Why do I do this? I'm going to sell half the team during the summer win. I'm going to berate them. They're playing like shit. Pedro, you fucked us royally. Not even fair. Not even close. I mean, and we played so frickin'... We held them forever. Just gonna pick up... Yep. Far from pleased with that result. Individuals, Pedro... throwing the water bottle, getting sent off is completely unacceptable. You don't get to be demotivated. Actually, I'm fining you. I'm fining you the maximum amount, and you're going to accept it all. I'm taking 3 weeks of your pay. I would send you down to the under 21s. James, what hell happened out there today? We didn't do all the things to play. What happened? It's hard to win. Why do you feel the blame lands with you? I think it should be pretty obvious. My job is to make sure we do everything we can to win, and it's at my fault. Pedro Rano established that it's a waste of time. I think it's really easy to stand here and blame it at the moment, but the truth, we weren't good enough today in the first minute. There are grounds. Place. No comment on that one. Listen, I have 3 subs I can make. Richie DeCock was not one I could take off. What am I supposed to do? I'm down 10 men. I've got a guy injured. Filipovic is 1 to 2 days. Thank God. You are getting 2 weeks confirmed. I will appeal anyways. Let's go to this chess conference now. Hey guys, what's up? I play with this fairly unwarranted. It's a show called Record. Erling Haaland. I'm not talking about him. Pedro tackle. He'd likely be applauding tackles, but shows the way the game has changed. I don't think there's any hard. Pedro is just that sort of player. Is unsettled. Who's left out of the team today. He's made it clear he doesn't want to be here anymore. As far as I'm concerned, it's time to move on without him. Get out. We'll part with it was a stupid dismissal and to be considering Pedro placed on the team as a result. Yeah. There you go, Pedro. That's what you get. Uncertainty. There's utmost to... Except I'm going to lose you for 3 freaking games now because the FA is going to give me another 2 matches. Everything long development's going absolutely great. It's exactly what we wanted from the kid. All right. Well, when do we come back? It's a good question. I pressed this button, so I don't really know when. Yes, 6th place. Well, top half is what we're looking for. Schedule. When do we come back? Man City, Arsenal, probably. I think that'll be it, and then we'll come back from Corby Town in the FA Cup. So until then, folks, I've been James, you've been you, this has been TGWPIS FC, and it's not how good you are, it's how good you want to be. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.